Yo, Gunfreak Nation, it's the App TElectrik313. Man, I've been getting this question over and over for the past couple of years, and people have been asking, T, how can I start my own gun channel or my YouTube channel? It ain't gotta necessarily be a gun channel. They want to start a YouTube channel. Well, first and foremost, I will say, if you're doing a gun channel, expect for your channel to be shadow banned. You know, YouTube is not really going to be promoting it and pushing it like that. They don't like gun channels, especially my gun channel, where I kind of, use harsh words. So they really don't like my shit. All right? But starting your own YouTube channel, you gotta remember, this channel originally, had this channel. This channel, I got on YouTube like, what was it, like 07 or something like that, 2007. But that might have been under a different, I think it was up on the Drop Zone. That was my production company at the time. So I was making beats. This was a beat making channel initially. And then slowly it turned into a gun channel. But that's the history of my channel. The key thing that it's some key components that you must have. Number one, you got to be consistent. Find your niche. Find, no matter whatever it is, you're going to find like-minded people out there. You're going to find your audience. It ain't going to happen overnight. Rome wasn't built in one night, okay? So it takes time, but you got to remember, content is the key to it. You got to constantly feed your audience. They gonna want more and more out of you. So that's the main ingredient to building your channel up is your audience. We ain't gonna do no number one, number two, and none of that. Another component that you must have. Try to, just be yourself. The more crazier you are, the more people gonna watch it. A lot of people like drama. People watch YouTube for whatever reason. So whatever that you like to do, just continue to do it and be yourself doing it. Because sooner or later, if you ain't yourself, then it's gonna come out sooner or later that you faking the funk. So people gonna, no matter what you do, you're not going to be able to make everybody happy. So make yourself happy. Put your happiness first. And don't worry about the haters. You're going to have people, everybody is not going to like you. It's going to be people that's watching you that don't like you. They're not rooting for you. They don't want you to win. You're going to have your haters. So thicken up your skin. Hell, I don't have to cuss out. Well, I ain't, YouTube started, penalizing me when I get somebody disrespectful, and I reply back to them disrespectful. So I don't do it no more. I just block them fools. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta be consistent. Hell, for those who have been watching me, like when this channel first started, like GunTube, and when it turned into like a gun, I don't even want to call it a gun channel. At the time, I just liked the guns, and I was doing, collection videos and stuff. And in one of my collection videos, I said, if somebody breaking your house, send them to Funky Town. That ain't the exact words I said, but it kind of caught on, and people started watching it, and it was at the other house, the townhouse. If you go back about 5 years, I was at another house, the previous house, the townhouse. I was in my bedroom. And then when we moved into this house, when I moved into this crib, I started doing it in that bedroom. And I was just being myself, and it just, you know, but the thing of it is, when you do this, don't expect, it can happen, but don't expect overnight success. You're going to have people hating on you. What else? You're going to have people that fuck with you. You're going to have people that's not going to fuck with you. It's not a competition. Don't look at it like, oh, man, this person only been on YouTube for X amount of time, and he got 100,000, you know, subscribers. He got 50,000. Let me say this. YouTube can be crazy with the algorithms or whatever the hell they call it there. Everybody's journey of everybody growth will not be the same. You're going to have people that just started YouTube and they got 10,000 subscribers, 20,000, 30,000. It just happens, especially when YouTube is promoting them people, pushing them people. If they don't like your content, they ain't gonna stand behind you and push your shit. So you got to promote your own channel. And don't be in competition with other you know, channels, man. The only competition you should have is be in competition with yourself. Invest in yourself. You know, challenge yourself to make better content. Challenge yourself to just, you know, do better. You know, what else? Cause I did this video right up, you know, off the top of my dome, so ain't nothing pre-wrote. As far as equipment, when I started doing my videos, a phone, okay, an Android phone at that. Then when I bought an iPad and I saw the quality and the angles, man, I ain't look back. I ain't, you know, the only time I'm going, you know, filming with this or whatever is when I'm live. And I'm, you know, whatever. I ain't even at the crib. But my go-to is a 2022 iPad. That's the quality that you're getting. Then you already know, you know, I just got this mic like a month ago or whatever, a little cheap $20 Amazon mic. I got it because it light up, man. It matches the rest of the lights. But people really don't give a fuck about, I mean, it's good, the looks, the background, it's good to have that. This is way better than when I was, you know, filming in my bedroom and stuff, you know. But people, you know, have something that people like, man. You know, like I say, you're gonna find, no matter what it is you talking about or your content is, you're gonna find like-minded people. My channel was basically, if I had to say, the core of my channel was buying a gun to protect yourself against a home invasion. And I don't know how I was able to do it, but I've been talking about home invasions for the last 5, 6, 7 years on this channel. It never gets old. You know why it never gets old? Because home invasions is going to always happen. It's going to always be some savages trying to do harm and break up in your house. And I made my channel about just being a righteous person that's protecting your life, you know, defending your home. Anybody that disagree with that, then, you know, that's your prerogative. But I don't see nothing wrong with putting the message out. Listen, go buy you a gun. Just don't buy the gun. Train with it, get proficient with it, get sufficient with it enough to where when that devil, when that savage break up in your house and try you, you can put that savage down. It's just that simple. But Be consistent with your content. Once you discover what's working and you relatable to people, and you damn, this indigestion, man. Be yourself. Don't care about what the haters say. You got to remember, a hater is a confused fan. They love watching you, but they can't stand you at the same time. That's a hater. So you're going to get a lot of them. A lot of confused fans. That's what they are, confused fans. They going to say shit in the comments to get under your skin, to try to offend you. You're going to have, it's a lot that come with it. That's why I say, don't worry about what somebody you never going to meet in real life, somebody you don't even know. Don't even let their words, and if it get too crazy, block them. Send them to fucking town. Block them. But I just, that's how my channel grew. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been growing like I wanted to grow, but at the same time, I believe that, I do a lot of cussing. I have a lot of guns. And YouTube absolutely hates that. So they're not going to push the channel. If you shadow banned, you shadow banned. There's nothing you can do about that. You know what I'm saying? But I wish y'all the best, man. And then, like I said, you get up to 1,000 subscribers, you can monetize your channel and make some money off of it, I make enough to pay some bills, but don't do it for that, because you gotta get up there in the hundreds of thousands of subscribers if you really gonna be making a real career out of this. You are a content creator, so that is your career. But if you want to make it into a lifestyle where you can actually live off of this, you got to get them numbers up, man. You got to get them subscribers up. You feel me? I'm at 23,000 right now. You know what I'm saying? I would love to be at 50,000 or 100,000, but it ain't my time yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, some channels grow faster than other channels, but we all gonna get to that same destination. You get it? It might take us a little bit longer to get to whatever we trying to get to, but we all headed up. Just don't give up. You gotta be consistent. I don't know what else I can think of, but I'm gonna continue to be myself. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. Kick rocks and move on. You know what I'm saying? But if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. That's on that note. I want to give a salute and shout out to all my moderators. I got the best mods in the world. Also, I want to give a special shout out to all my paid members. I'm not talking about the subscribers. I'm talking about it's people that pay like $2.99, $3 a month to support the channel, which is to support me. And I appreciate y'all so much, because that $2.99, when it's a whole bunch of y'all, it goes a long way. I want to give a shout out to all of the people that have given me the super chats. Anytime when somebody willing to donate their hard-earned money that they don't work for or hustle for and give it to, man, come on. I got nothing but, appreciation and gratitude, So, I want to I'm keeping on, man. I love my channel. I love Gunfreak Nation. One day we will have 50,000. One day we will have 100,000, but I don't worry about that. When that day come, it will come. But until then, I'm enjoying the ride to the top. And I want y'all to come along with me and continue to support the channel. And if you on the fence about creating a YouTube channel, go ahead and do it. Do it. Let it be something that you love to do, and just be your authentic self, no matter what. Somebody gonna relate to it, and they gonna subscribe to your channel, and your channel will eventually blow up. It take time. It ain't gonna happen overnight. You just gotta stay consistent, stay being true to yourself, and give the people what they want, which is you, no matter what. People tend to like a lot of my videos when I'm loud and cussing. Then you got some people that don't like. You can't worry about that. You cannot placate everybody. I say do you. Whatever mood that you in, just be it. Some of my videos, I don't cuss at all. It's lackluster. I hate watching a video that I do and it put me to sleep. It bored me. Well, I'm skipping through it. But it's gonna happen. You're not gonna always be motivated. You ain't gonna always have the energy. But you still push through it, and you still, because content is content. You gotta feed YouTube constantly. It's like a monster with that just the bottomless pit. Ain't gonna never get full. They just you gotta keep feeding it. And the more you feed the content, the more your channel gonna grow. Trust me on that. But anyway, Gunfreak Nation, that's just my tips. If you about to start your channel, hey, go for it, man. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, if you do it right and stay consistent, YouTube can change your life. For real. Anyway, Gunfreak Nation, listen, y'all stay armed, stay responsible with your firearms, stay righteous, and send that savage to Funky Town. Love you, Gunfreaknation Salute.